Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation on the 3-2 program here at the Tepper School of Business. My name is Tiffany Jackson. I'm the lead recruiter for the 3-2 program, and I look forward to meeting a lot of you in the very near future. So to start off this conversation today, I want to give you a little background on our MBA program. We really reach and strive to teach you the science of management and the art of leadership here at the Tepper School MBA. So what is management science? Essentially, the concept was first developed by Carnegie Mellon faculty when our business school first appeared in 1949. And it was really a defining moment in management education. Instead of looking in the rearview mirror at only case studies, our faculty wanted to teach our students how to solve a problem that has no precedent. So how do you forecast and predict and model the answer to problems that have no precedent? By mastering analytics. That is, using data to make better business decisions. The art of leadership is a personalized approach to your leadership development, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment. But really, without the two of these, it's difficult to find the success that you're really looking for. And so at the Tepper MBA, we really strategically make a business case that is supportive with your impressive insight, data, and management expertise. And so we believe that a combination of improved leadership skills and an analytical toolkit is what's going to separate your MBA from other MBA graduates. And it's really going to set you apart in the marketplace. And that's why it's very important to our program to teach you these two concepts. So how do we do it? We do this through analytics training. We use the optimization, predictive, and prescriptive modeling. And so if you aren't aware already, descriptive analytics is really the idea of using dashboards and visualizing the data. Predictive analytics helps you to detect a pattern based on prior data. And optimization is how to make the best business decision along many different scenarios. And when we talk about leadership, we specifically mean leadership development. So a lot of you will be coming into the MBA program. You'll have very little work experience coming in as a 3-2 student. Most of you will have some internship experience under your belt, and we'll talk about those requirements in just a moment. But the Accelerate Leadership Center is really going to help you strengthen any skills that you already have and develop any skills that are missing. We truly believe that leadership can be taught. And we plan to do that here with you in the 3-2 program. We do it in a few ways. When you first start the program, we will take stock in where your skills currently are. So you'll take an in-depth assessment with our Accelerate Leadership Center, and it will really identify where those strengths are and where those weaknesses may be. From there, you'll have the opportunity to develop your toolkit, which includes one-on-one coaching in those development areas. And we also have a large number of workshops designed to help develop specific skills. And then lastly, you'll be able to put that theory into practice. I'm sure all of you are aware of the many, many clubs that we have on our campus and in the Tepper School in particular. And so you'll really be able to take advantage of those leadership opportunities through that route. You'll also get to work with experienced executive coaches that will help create a plan and practice skills with you so that you're prepared for internships, different job opportunities, and team-based initiatives. So I want to take a moment to dive in a little bit more about the biggest component that makes the Tepper MBA experience a little different, and that is that analytics training. And so here, we view analytics as a transformation of data into information that we can use to improve decision-making. And so these tools include statistics, probability, and mathematical modeling, all of which we're planning to teach you here in the program. And so you can see a little bit more here about, what we plan to do with those models. And now that you kind of understand a little bit more about how we think about leadership and analytics, I want to drill down a little bit further into each of these areas and explore some specifics on how the Tepper MBA program helps you reach your goals. So analytics is at the heart of the Tepper approach, and it's rounded out by business fundamentals so that you have a robust analytical core. And so you'll see here, as we mentioned before, you'll gain those analytical skills in probability and statistics, optimization, statistical decision making, but you'll also have a wide range of classes that deal particularly with business fundamentals. And so you'll see a list of those here. We do have 12 concentrations, 5 tracks, and 5 dual degree options. If you know exactly that one of those track options is a good fit for you, that's a streamlined approach to your curriculum. And it's a curriculum that's already designed and laid out for you. And you'll have the option to choose to go into one of those tracks once you start the 3-2 program. And then if you choose that you want a little bit more flexibility there and you'd rather have the opportunity to take classes in a few different functions, you can go the route of concentrations where once you take 3 classes in any of these concentrations, it becomes one that you graduate with. So it gives you that opportunity to really design your own MBA, essentially. Here are some of our outcomes. If you want to take a quick look at these numbers, we know numbers are very important to MBA students and business students in general. So here are some outcomes that we have through our MBA program. And here are some of our employment statistics. The largest number of our students move into technology and consulting, but those are not the only two industries that our students gain employment in. We have them gain employment across the spectrum of business. And so if you are interested in the business field, we do prepare you for whichever route that you're looking to go. So now on to the part that many of you here are probably very interested in learning about, and that is the checklist and requirements to join the 3-2 program. So an average 3-2 applicant has an excellent academic record. So we're looking for at least a 3.5 GPA or better, and that you have completed 2 company internships, and preferably those be in the business industry. And so once you have those 2 under your belt, another factor that is not really detailed on here, but you have to be pretty much almost at the point of graduation by the beginning of your senior year. So essentially that would mean you come in with a lot of elective courses, or you're doubling up during your first couple of years so that you are almost pretty much finished with your curriculum, save a class or 2. In your senior year, because the majority of your senior year will be the MBA curriculum. And so to kind of drill down into that a little bit more and help you understand what that would look like for you, you first want to set up a meeting with your undergraduate academic advisor, and they'll help you determine whether or not it's possible for you to reach that goal of graduating pretty close to the beginning of your senior year, or having the requirements necessary to graduate at the beginning of your senior year. If that is the case, you can next schedule a meeting with Wendy Herman. You can see her email address here. And you want to let her know that you're interested in the 3-2 program. She will evaluate your courses that you currently have taken. And you want to do this in your sophomore year, or I'm sorry, in your junior year before you apply to the program. You want to speak with Wendy and have her establish whether or not it's possible to fit into your particular curriculum with the 3-2 program. So you want to set up a meeting with Wendy, and if she gives you the go ahead to apply, you're on the right track. From there, you want to set up potential recommenders. We require 1 recommendation for the 3-2 program. We prefer that it come from somebody who you've worked for, so a previous supervisor, somebody from one of your internships that can speak to your work experience. We prefer that over a professor, just because it does speak to your work experience and your work ability. You want to prepare to take the GMAT or the GRE, because we require one of those for your application. So you would want to have your test scores ready. And then you want to have your resume prepared, which is going to detail all of those internships that you've taken, those leadership opportunities that you've had, and team positions that you may have held. The most important part is that you want to apply by our round 2 deadline of your junior year. If you wait until after that, it's not possible to apply for the program. So you want to make sure that you're applying by round 2, which is typically in January, but it does change every year. So keep an eye out on our dates and deadlines pages on our website. Lastly, I want to wish you all good luck. There are a couple of ways that you're able to engage with our MBA community. You can, if you're still curious about what the journey of an MBA student looks like, we have some details about that on our website. If you just look at the MBA journey section, you can always visit a class, sit in on a class, and see if this is kind of the right approach for you. We have many different webinars. We have many opportunities for you to connect with an MBA ambassador. And we have a lot of virtual events going on right now. With all of the things, with these unprecedented times, we are going virtual for a lot of things. And so you'll see that happening on our website as well. If you have any questions about any of the information that I just shared with you, please feel free to reach out to me. My email address is here. It's trjackson@cmu.edu. Again, my name is Tiffany Jackson. I'm the lead recruiter for the 3-2 program. The number you see below that is the number to our MBA office. And so this time, if you have questions, email is usually the easiest way to contact us. But feel free to reach out by phone if you have a question for any of the other admissions officers. Again, I wish you all the best of luck, and we hope to hear from you all in the future if you're interested in an MBA.